At 20, after being kicked out of my father's house, I went to Portland, Oregon. I was searching for work there. I found a job as a night clerk at a 24-hour diner called Midnight Bites. Serving customers, cleaning tables, and ensuring smooth operations were my main tasks. The nights were mostly uneventful, blending into a blur of coffee refills and small talk. However, one night changed everything. The evening air was crisp and clear, with the diner nearly empty. While wiping down the counter, I noticed an elderly man stumble in. His face was etched with terror. Suddenly, two masked men burst through the door, brandishing weapons. They grabbed the old man, dragging him toward a waiting van outside. My heart pounded as I shouted at them. A gun was pointed at me, silencing my protests. Powerless, I watched them shove him into the vehicle before speeding off into the night, leaving me shaken and horrified. Desperately, I called 911 to report the abduction. The police arrived quickly, but the security footage was too grainy to identify the van or the assailants. Guilt gnawed at me for not being able to do more. Night after night, the image of the old man's fearful eyes haunted me. Restless nights were filled with nightmares of his pleading gaze. Anxiety and dread consumed me, making it difficult to focus on my job. Hoping for support, I talked to my boss. He dismissed my concerns, telling me to forget about it and keep working. Feeling isolated and alone, I couldn't shake the trauma. My father's rejection still stung, and I had no one to lean on. The stress eventually became unbearable, leading me to quit my job. But the memories lingered. Each time I closed my eyes, I saw the man's face. His fear echoed in my mind, his pain mirrored in my heart. Years later, the horror of that night remains vivid, casting a long shadow over my life. Witnessing that kidnapping while working at the diner altered me forever. Anxiety became my constant companion. Guilt gnawed at my soul. Despite longing for peace, the memory of that night haunts me, a painful reminder of my helplessness and the man's suffering.